right, son. We will holler.
All right, bro.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace. What up, everybody? Welcome. I didn't mean to try to go live right at this particular moment. Yeah, well, welcome in. I am your host, Shon Black Mac. I did not mean to go live. So bear with me. Ooh, storms are brewing. Storms is a brewing. Storms is a brewing, I tell you. My QR code. Hold on, guys. I gotta log into my daggone live. And it should be letting me go in live now. And so hopefully I'm alive. And yeah, man. Yeah, doc. So welcome everybody. Welcome in. This is the Shon Black Podcast. My name is Shon Black. Back. I'm here. And today we are doing Advice Mondays because it is back. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for everybody that checked on me. I was down bad for a minute. I had the C19, and because I had the C19, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing if I'm live on this daggone. Oh, I am live. Okay, good. So I had the C19, everybody, and because I had the C19, I was in here all last week. Monday, I wasn't here. Friday, I wasn't here. I know we do Mondays and Fridays. I wasn't here. Sorry about all of that. But I'm here now. And so I'd like to thank everybody who checked up on me. And let me do some shout outs real quick before we even get started. If you are on TikTok, I'm gonna be trying to keep up with you on my phone because it didn't pop in. It's a whole ordeal. Doesn't matter. All right. So check this out. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that logged in. Shout out to Funny Ba. Go follow him on TikTok, all platforms. Yo, Sammy is in the building, the aka the Fly Puerto Rican is here. But shout out to my cousin. He has accomplished a wonderful feat. He is now a CDL owner. He finished his CDL. He will be OTR, but he is a CDL owner. He finished it today. So shout out to that man. God is absolutely amazing for allowing this man to complete that test. He didn't make it through the first time, and so he took it again, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm incredibly grateful. Those of you that know me personally know that Funny By, aka Mackie Bino, is one of my closest cousins. Appreciate the love, Silver Fox. Appreciate the love. And you know what I'm saying? He's one of my dear family members, and to see him be able to complete something that he's been dreaming about doing is really cool. So shout out to him, right? Hey, Keita is in the building. Thanks for coming in, Keita. Also, shout out to my girl Desire More. If you were here a couple of last week or the week before, Cecily, what up? Desire More. Shout out to her for having me on her live. Shout out to the girl Kay, who's always in the building. Kay, thank you for showing me the way on these lives. Woo! I don't know if y'all hear that, but the lightning is crazy right now. And yeah. So I wanted to get that out of the way. I really appreciate all those people that came and checked me out on, they checked on me while I was sick. Those of you guys who know Funny Bob, tag him in the post. Shout him out for getting in CDL today. That joint is dope. Also, oh, you heard it. Okay, so you heard that. That joint was that joint was crazy. Uh, shout out to Bob. I want to know. I want to see if I can at the live. I want to see if my live will come on. Nope, I can't get it to come on. What I want to do is put the chats up here so I can see you guys. But again, black miscalculated. I miscalculated. So anyway, shout out to him and all of that. Shout out to everybody that showed me this live, and let's get to the meat in the potatoes. The meat and the potatoes is what we talking about today. Listen, advice Monday. If you have something you want to talk about, shout out to your boy. Uh, let me know what's really going on. She's the Silver Fox. Shout out to She's the Silver Fox. And I'm trying to pin while I'm doing this joint, and I can't do it. Whatevs. Whatevs. Everybody like the show. Share it with those who might want to share it with. Yeah. And whatever, let's get into it. So check this out. My advice to you today, believe in yourself. Why I say that? Why I'm saying that is today was an inspiring day to see Cuzzo get his CDO. Also to see Desire More get what she was doing with all of the stuff that she's been trying to do with her lives. She also makes products like yo, Desire More, just talking about you, girl. So to see her transition from what she was doing into this TT space, is that how you say it? TT. To have her in TT doing the TT stuff, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to see her transition into that and doing something that she likes is really inspiring. So my advice to you today is to do what it is that you like within reason, right? We're going to do it within reason. We're not going to like just jump off the cliff, if you will, but we're going to do everything within reason. And I think when we're doing that, she has a great teacher. That's right. She has a wonderful teacher, and we love Kay. Kay is cool. We like Kay, and she's always on the go. Kay on the go. Shout out to Kay on the go. But I think everybody should just do what they like and what they love. And if you have the ability to do something like that, whether it's TikTok or drive a truck or do a podcast or sell food or whatever it is that you think whatever you think it is that you like, do that. Because I promise you, it will be better. You'll be better off in the long run. Yeah, she shared your live with the girls. I appreciate it. I appreciate you sharing your live with the girl. Make it fun. Do something that's fun. Every day, do something that's fun. I enjoy speaking into the nothingness, even though I know that you guys are there, right? I know that you guys are watching. I know that you're watching. I know the millions and millions of Shon Black's fans are watching. But when I'm here in this room with the setup and all that, it's just me, right? So you have to like to speak to yourself And I like talking to myself. I like talking to other people. Everybody that knows me knows that my mouth runs at 1,000,000 miles a minute. So this is my platform. This is what I like to do. I'm also a gamer. I like that too as well. So just doing what I like. And thanks for the hearts, guys. Thanks for all of that. I can't see it because I'm not on the regular TikTok. I'm on the platform. I'm streaming everywhere right now. Oh, I see you. What you're saying. That's crazy. But appreciate that. Clary is in the building. What up? Let me switch to my multi-stream joint. Clary is in the building. 23 years straight, just talking. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. You don't have to get indignant. You don't have to just cut me to the quick. I know I can talk. I know I can talk, but it just goes what I'm saying. Like D. Clary, one of the best gamers that I think that's out there right now. If you can, what up though? Follow this guy, D. Bear Clary, and he is on all platforms. Follow him on TikTok when he goes live. Watch him play games. Really good, but he's doing what he likes. And I think that's what's up. I think that's where what it's all about. Said glad I'm feeling better. I am feeling a little bit better. You know, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys could tell, but look how thin my daggone neck is. I look like I'm thin. I'm getting thin. The boy is getting thin. And I really, really don't appreciate myself getting that thin. Even though I could shed some pounds from the midsection. I'm looking fat as always. But here in the neck, I feel like I'm getting too thin, and I don't like that. Well, yeah, just do what you like. I think that's the advice I have for you guys today. And we'll build on that. But, anything that you like isn't work. And don't let people try to deter you from what you like. I don't care what it is. As long as it ain't like anything crazy or, perverse or anything like that, get it in. As long as it doesn't disrespect the Lord, get it in. You know what I mean? Go do it. Say you've been lacking on the streaming, just been playing. Oh, listen, even if it's not for streaming, right? Even if you're not streaming, you just playing the game, just play it. Because at the end of the day, it's what you like to do. I think a lot of times we think that if we're doing something and we like to do it, but we think we have to monetize everything. And sometimes it's not about monetizing it. Sometimes it's just doing it, just performing it, just going out and putting it together, just being out there handling your business in the situations in the things that you enjoy to do. I tell anybody, man, if you enjoy doing it, just do it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a monetary value. People don't have this. Like right now, I'm playing this game called Terra Invicta. I'm not streaming that. I really kind of don't really even know how to play the game really like that. I've been chat GPTing and Google and what's the other one on Google? Gemini. And I'll take a picture of the screen. Now, what am I supposed to do next? And then it'll explain it to me. But it's one of those grand strategy joints, so it's harder for me to play. Like the grand strategy. Yo! Steels is in the building. Everybody shout out to D Steels. If you're on TikTok, type Steels in the chat. And Steels, if you had a TikTok, go and follow Steels. Said, where's the advice? Well, the advice is do what you like. Doesn't matter if you get paid or not. The advice is go follow Steels. Go follow Clary on the thing. Shout out, follow everybody that's in the chat. That's the advice. The advice is build the community. The community of people who follow people on the thing so we can get it. That's right, Fly Puerto Rican. You've been indignant in the chat. And even though I know you guys over here on this chat can't see it, but the Fly Puerto Rican is going crazy in the TT chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Desire Moore. And let's shout out Desire Moore. Desire Moore has 3,000 followers. What? Desire Moore has 3,000 followers. She does travel. She does 3D prints. She discusses all kinds of stuff on her platform, pop-ups. She says, your story deserves to be heard. DM her to become her guest. So if you want to be on Desire Moore's platform, DM her to be a guest on her show. She will ask you nice, official questions, just like I would here on the Shon Black Podcast. Go and follow She's the Silver Fox. Funny, sarcastic, and cute. I said what I said. I stand free from your nonsense. She draws and does calligraphy on her page. Go and follow her. So there's two people you need to go and check out right now. Desire More. You need to go follow her. You need to follow and I can't find Keita, but I know she's in the building. As soon as she pops up again, I will give you her joint. Oh, there she goes. I found her. And Keita doesn't have anything in her thing. She has 129 followers. But as soon as she gets a bio, I will read that. Go follow Keita, if you would. Thank you very much. Also, when Stills comes out with his album, we will be posting that here on the platform with the link for you to go out and cop that. You need these Stills in the album. I've heard at least 5 tracks off the album already. Absolute fire. You need to go and get that. Stop buying these mumble jumble rappers. Stop buying these cats stop buying them. Go buy some official guys. Put some official music into your official car. Drive down these official streets. Listen to official Stills. Let's do that. So Stills, when you drop, make sure you let me know. If you got a date, drop the date in the chat so we can see what's really good with that. Know what I'm saying? Thanks for all the heart. If you're giving me hearts, I can't see them. And if you're giving me roses or anything like that, I can't see them, but I'm thanking you for them because I'm on a different platform. So I thank you for the hearts and all of that it's going down. All right? Said, how is my fam? Keita, Desire More, and then all of them. Oh yeah, no doubt, my brother. You already know. I am your biggest supporter. People that understand, I've known Stills for a long time. Probably since like what, 22, 21, 22. He's in his 40s now, so we've been knowing each other a while. And I am a fan. And that's a fact. I'm a fan of D Stills and his music. So we'll be definitely putting that up for people to come and take home and dissect. Said, what the heck is my I don't even know what she's talking about. All right. So we got Desire More than them in the building. So my advice, that's one part of my advice to do. Also, what I also want y'all to do, man, is be happy at whatever you're doing. Don't let people mess up your life. I mean, I got so many people right now. It's not so many. It's just a few individuals who want to see black and they want to see the old black come out. That's not going to happen. The old black is gone. But they want to steal the joy that you have. You got to remember, man, you being upset is a choice. You can choose to or choose not to be upset. You can choose to or choose not to be with, being, you choose that. It's hard work not to let people get to your psyche. Oh, so Steel said 19. Hold on, I'll get back to that still. But know this, that whatever is going on in your life, whatever is happening in your life, whatever is, you choose to be happy or sad. Now you can have the most messed up luck. Like I tell you, there's a lady in Jenna, the family at my church. The brother lost his job. You know what I'm saying? He's a business guy. He lost his job. Then he just recently got in a car accident. You know what I mean? Car banged up, did something to his hand. But in all that, I'm sure son is still giving thanks to Christ. He's also not letting people steal the joy. You're going to work with people that are going to try to steal your joy. You're going to be around, there are people that are going to be around that are going to try to steal it. And then it always comes when you're in some crisis, right? So you will have a crisis going on, and these fools will be out here trying to steal the joy from you. Listen, don't let any of that happen. Don't let people try to steal it. And my advice to you is just to turn it off. Sometimes you gotta turn cats off. Click. Like we I be doing at my job. You gotta turn them off, turn them back on. You gotta do it. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. You have to turn people off. I know for me, I didn't always used to be this guy. All right. So I definitely have to turn people off. Steele's knows. Steele's been around long enough. He been there. People gotta turn things off and turn things back on. Don't let people steal your joy. Don't let people steal your happiness. Whatever it is that you're doing, and I'm not talking about this crap, but do what you want to do to this, that. Not like nothing like that. But I'm talking about being a good centered individual. Everything revolved around God. Being happy in what it is that you do. Like my man Stills does music. He's nice at it. He's happy at doing that. It's not about getting on, getting rich, doing any of that. It's because he loves it. And if the time comes where they give him the bag, then he'll take the bag gladly, I'm sure. But he's doing it because he likes it. He's dropping albums because he likes it. You know what I'm saying? Clary is dropping the thing. Desiree is on the joint. Desire and More is on there. Doing their thing because they enjoy it. Don't let nobody come into that space and try to deter you from what you got going on. I know Des just started. Desire More just started her journey. Why stop now? Because somebody tells you that you can't, or they try to make you mad, or tell you that you suck. You know how many people come into my DMs talking about, oh, your podcast sucks. I don't give two. Listen, I'm 53. I don't care what you talking about, dog. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do me all day, all night. Ain't nobody stopping what I got going on. Zero. Zero. All right. I do this. It'd be one person in here. You know how many times, for real, this is real talk. You know how many times I sat here and it was zero people on the screen, day after day, week after week. There was nobody here. And then finally, you know what I'm saying? The homies came through, showed the love. Uh, the wife and them came through. People started coming through. And at one point, I think we had probably like 15, 20 people in the room at one time. To me, that's successful. I don't care if I get millions of people. I'm doing something that I like to do. I like to sit here and talk to people. I like to sit here and see what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what's happening with you. I want you to know what's happening with me. I want you to hear all of my thoughts about the craziest stuff that's going on in the world. Nobody should be able to knock you off your square. That's what the old people used to say. Yo, young boy, don't let nobody knock you off your square. Nobody should be able to take you out off of your square. Nobody should take you off of your dean. You're supposed to be able to do whatever it is that you're supposed to do with all the conflict that's going on, everything that's happening around you. You're supposed to be able to maneuver through the life. And part of that is doing what you like to do, taking the stress off your body, doing what you like to do, and don't let nobody else tell you nothing else. That's it. Point blank. The world is already hard enough. Don't make everything else harder. You know what I mean? That's right. Let them keep hating. Let them keep hating, Des. It ain't even worth your time. It's not worth your energy. You got so many people at your job, so many people in life that's already negative individuals. They love doing that. Know what I mean? They love being negative, bro. They can't do anything else but that in life, but to be negative individuals. That's all they want in life is to be negative. And you can't have negativity in that and all of that popping up in your life. Because you listening to this news, you listening to what's going on out here, man, these people are miserable. Miserable. And they will try to bring you down along with it, and you can't do it. You can't do it. Um, so yeah, don't let people don't let people try to bring you down. It's not worth you. It's not worth your time or your energy. What else we talking about? Advice. Oh, here's some more advice. Listen, if by any chance your hobby or whatever it is that you like to do takes you into a place where you catapult yourself or you get catapulted into stardom, do not get involved in this Hollywood mess, man. Get the money, get the bag, go home at night, lay down and get in your bed with your family and your kids and all that other kind of stuff. Do not get involved in this Hollywood crap. I'm telling you, man, this poor girl, Hayden, I don't know how to say her last name, Pinateri, or whatever her name is. Bro, found unalive at 36 years old. And she was full of the drinks and all this other craziness. Bro, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And now all these stories coming out talking about, oh, she tells a story about how when she was young, somebody, you know, put her in the bed with some older man. What? And she wouldn't say who the older person was. That's absolutely insane. My advice is if you get the bag, don't be running around trying to be a part of all of this stuff with all of these celebrity people, man. Cause that stuff is nothing but absolute foolishness. Bro, you want to be involved in some crazy? Go get rich and get some money, and then start hanging out with these celebrities. These people are absolutely insane, lunatics. Um, I'm trying to read some of her stories. Until the man she turned to alcohol, which ultimately ended up leading to the pregnancy. To the hardest decision given up. So it says that she was alcohol dependent. Um, she had postpartum depression, and she had all of this stuff that she was out there fighting, and it probably stemmed from the fact that she was. Yo, what up? Oh, you said you hopped over. I appreciate that. Des hopped over onto the book. But yeah, she listen, man. Be happy with yourself. Be happy that God gave you a mouth and two eyes, two ears, and two hands, and two legs, and that you can walk and talk, and you can breathe, and be happy that people are that you have your whole mind and you're not running crazy and all this stuff, and stop trying to please other people and please God. Do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was sad, wasn't it? Like that whole thing is sad. 36 years old. 36. At 36, I was about to have my second kid. 36, I was young and vibrant, no gray hair at 36. I didn't get gray hair till I was in my 40s, late 40s, actually. Like 48, I started to get grays and all that. But yeah, man, we, whoa, we, well, I don't even, it's heavy. That's heavy because it, it doesn't have to be like that. And so many people don't understand why these people are doing this that kind of stuff to themselves. And it's because, they have trauma. Look what happened to all of those child stars like Corey Haim and all of them, all of the Hames and all of these people. They abused Orlando Brown and all of these cats, man. These dudes was abused, man. Hollywood abusing these people, and bro, I always, yeah, it's sad, man. How many people, bro? You want to hear something that's so crazy? Go and watch. There's a guy. His name is Richie the Barber. Some guy in Hollywood, and he talks about his experiences in Hollywood and parties and stuff. And it is absolute crazy, crazy. And I'll tell you this: when I was younger, I used to rap. I used to rap with Steels, me Steels, my man Sid, a couple other people. My girl Yaz, she made beats. She could sing. Penny, Ron J, pretty good at it. Not gonna lie. And the one thing that I would say is that if if social media was what it is now, back then we'd have definitely made it into the game. Like no question. There's no question about that. We'd have probably been in all of those places, like all the way in. Not to say we'd be participating in the weirdo stuff, but just we'd be in the building. Like we're in the building. 'Cause that's the kind of people we were back then. So we was in the building. So when we walked in, it was an event. Like did our thing. And you know, I could see where they would have tried to do all of this ritualistic stuff, and we wouldn't have been with none of that. It would have probably resulted into one of us being unalive, us, something happening to the vehicle or the plane, or you know what I'm saying, or we catch some mysterious illness. You know how they like to keep, you know how they like to do it. They like to do stuff like that. You catch them before you know it, you got some mysterious illness, and then next thing you know, you gone. Look what happened to Whitney Houston. Look what happened to Pimp C. Look what happened to this Hayden chick. Look what, and you just go on and on and on. All these people, these celebrities that have these mysterious illnesses, or they jumping off of buildings and all this other crazy stuff. And not all of them can tell the same line. So the advice today is yeah, being famous isn't always what it's cracked up to be, but if you are in that space where you can be, make sure you're grounded enough that you will never float into those directions. Need, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Never, hopefully you'll never go into those situations where you are where it's because you don't want to be this person 36 years old. Could you imagine? Look what this woman got to have a kid. They're never going to know are never going to know their mother. Look at all these people, these celebrities and stars. Money don't buy the happiness. Being good with yourself is the happy part. Then the money is just the enhanced factor. People think because they don't have any money that I get money, I'll be happy. Bro, you ain't gonna be happy. You be over there you be messed up, messing around. Um, So definitely try to keep yourself away from that kind of stuff if you can. I know there's a lot of people out there that's not what they're into, but yeah. Yo, Dana, what up? Welcome, Dana, in the building. Know what I mean? Dana has 1,728 followers. And she says, Jesus, number one, real talk with women and men 30 plus. Now you gotta forgive me because I don't have my glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Supporting, laughing, building, TikTok shop, travel, and save. Live Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. PM pop-up stories and games. So if you guys want to hear somebody that got real things to talk about and sell you something at the same time that you might like in your house, follow my girl Dana over there on TikTok. Go holler at her. Matter of fact, in the chat, Dana, tell me what kind of stuff you got in your shop. I'd like to know. We want to know what's in Dana's shop. Know what I mean? Dana, please let us know what's in your shop, girlfriend. And today is Advice Monday. So whatever if you got, I've been giving my little advice, but if you have something that you think that I might be able to expand on, let me know. Or if you have advice, let me know in the chat. I'll definitely shout you out. You know what I'm saying? And we'll put it all together for you. Thank you for coming to number 5 in the fan club. That's what's up. And if you want, please join the fan club. Don't cost you nothing. Only your thumbs. Only your thumbs. Hit the like button. Hit the heart button. Only costs your thumbs. I'll do my best, Trump. Only your thumbs. It only costs you your thumbs. You just tap the screen. That's all you gotta do. We said tapper hats, battery chargers, and so much more. Let's go. Battery chargers, hats, and the tapper. Is that the tapper like the one that you use on TikTok that taps the screen a million times? If that's the case, everybody needs that. If you're a content creator of any sort and you want to support the people in your community, you need one of those tappers. Okay? I need to get one myself. I saw my homeboy Chris at Father and Son Sense. Matter of fact, shout out to Father and Son Sense. Go follow that guy if you got a chance. But he bought one and he showed me how it worked, and he was on one of my lives. And bro, he put that thing on, and I went from like 75 likes to like 1,000 joints, and just like that. Really, really nice. Dad's laughing. He said books if you have way more to post. I just take a look. All right, yo, no doubt. So everybody go follow the girl Dana. She got books, she got tappers, she got battery chargers, she got phone cases, she got everything that you need on her store. So go help her out and in the joint. And Des, if you ordered one, did you order one from Dana? I ain't trying to put you on the spot. I'm just asking if you did. Because when I go to order one, I'm gonna order it through Dana because she got a shop. It's all about having a shop. You gotta understand that she has a shop and I'm ordering from her shop. Just like I order from oh, she said she did. McCully, what's up? Welcome in. That's right. Support people in the community. Here's another piece of advice. When you have people out there who are trying to do something with their lives, and I'm talking about positive stuff, right? They're singing, they're dancing, they're content creating, they're playing games, do whatever. They're crocheting, they're knitting, they're swimming, they're biking, they're jumping. They're doing all of that stuff. When you got people that are out there that are doing that thing, doing the things, and those people, your friends and your families and people you reach out, bro, support those people in what they're doing. Support them. I don't understand this stuff about not supporting people who are trying to do things positive with their daggone lives. Bro, you know how hard it is? Look, you see two of my dudes that came in here, right? I know people for years, they don't come and support. And don't get me wrong. Let me put this caveat out there. I don't care if you do or don't. Here's the dilemma that I have. Perfect strangers will come through and support you in what you're doing. Perfect strangers. You know what I'm saying? That'll come in and like and congratulate you and boost you and lift you. If you and I don't do that. Me personally, I don't do that. If I see you got something going on, I will definitely support you in any way that I can. Sometimes it's not monetary. Sometimes it's I'm just spreading the message. Yo, such got this. Go spread the message. Sometimes it's through the views. You know how many times I've been on somebody's live and been like, "Yo, son, I'm here, but I can't really just like listen right now." And I just take my phone, turn it on, and just sit the phone down and let the live play. The joint be on for hours. But that's me giving my contribution to you because I support you because you my people. Support the people that you with. Support the people. That's, yo, thanks for the mustache. I wish I had. I don't. So if y'all don't know, I'm on a different platform, so I can't see that right now. Where I can interact with all of that stuff. I should have had it up on the other screen, and I went live without logging it. Long story short, but yeah, that's what it is. So I appreciate you sending that through, Dana. That's what's up. And if you're sending hearts or anything like that, thank you very much for all of that. But that's what I do. And it's not to toot my horn. I'm not here to toot. I'm not the woo. I'm not tooting the horn. All I'm saying is that it's important for us as individuals in this space because it's hard enough to break in, right? And it doesn't matter whether it's online or you're going, you play football or you play basketball or whatever it is that you're doing. I don't care if you're log rolling. Go support somebody that's rolling on the logs. Huh? Support your people, man. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate everybody that comes in here. I'm telling you that it's hard enough to do it. And people who never seen anybody in their entire life are out there supporting folks. And so my advice to you, support your local people. You know what I'm saying? You got your friends and your family that's out there, support them. Sometimes it's not in because sometimes people were looking for that, right? Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's an encouragement, like, yo, bro, I saw you out there. Man, keep on going. That's support. So I have a cousin, he's famous. And one day he hit me in one of my posts. Now he doesn't really like jump on my posts like that or anything like that. But one day he jumped on my post and he is like, "Cuz man, I see you out there, bro. You working." Son, that was an encouragement. Now I don't go and ask him like, "Yo, son, come on my podcast." All that. I don't do stuff like that. I'm gonna get it when God wants to give it to me, He will. And if He doesn't, then He just won't. But I'm not gonna try to use you to bring light to myself. That's just not who I am. But I appreciate that He even took the time out to send the post. Why? Because that gives you encouragement. Like, yo, okay, yeah, bro, see me, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? My other cousins that come out that don't do it. So for him, it was cool that he went out there and did that for me. Oh, thanks for the gifts, man. That's what's up, Daz. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the wink. Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the you're awesome. Thanks for the GG. Thanks for the ticket. Thanks for the dolphin. Desire more sense of dolphin. Nah, I mean, said people will go and look at your product and then search it somewhere else and go buy it off random. Yeah. bro. And it's crazy because you already told them about that, and they'll go and do that. Some but a perfect stranger will come in and be like, "Word, you got that?" and buy up everything you got. Somebody, people that you never even seen before in your entire life, total strangers will go in there and do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's all I mean. Um, and so my advice is just do that. Help people. Doesn't have to always be something with your money, man. Give somebody an encouragement. My cousin just got his CDL today. Bro, I'm happy about that. I'm happy that this guy achieved something. He achieved. I want him to achieve. I want all of you to achieve. I'm happy with his son. Do you see Dez? Dez just started this journey. She's at 3,000 people. Let's go! Huh? You can't give somebody a congratulations? Let's go! I don't know, man. The silver fox is in the building. That's right, a community of people helping each other. Whatever happened to each one teach one. That's right, let's go. Dana, the first time I ever seen Dana, she in the live. She's in the live supporting Shon Black. Let's go! Huh? My man Jay Mills is in the building. Everybody, take the time out. I know he don't have no picture and no bio, but everybody that's in the chat, shout out to my man Jay Mills. He's in the building. Let's go and show him some love. Go in there and follow him, please. Know what I mean? We're a good group supporting each other and sticking together. That's right, Desire More. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And so that's my advice to you. Go out there. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing, son. It costs you nothing to go on somebody's live and tap it a few times to show that you support them, what they got going on. And don't get me wrong, I don't want this to turn into something like I'm begging you to come and support Black. Like I said, I've been doing this since the C19 drop. You can go back to my YouTube channel and look and see how long I've been making content. So it's not about whether people will support me. It's advice. Go and do something to support somebody. Go out there and support people and support their dreams and their aspirations. Okay, it might not work. You know, that's what? All of this that I'm doing might not never transpire into nothing. It could just be nothing. Do you hear what I'm saying? It could just be absolutely nothing. But guess what? Every day, if I'm out here supporting, you know what I'm saying, support the channel. And not saying that you have to support me personally. I'm saying in general, go out there and support people that are out there trying to do something with themselves that's positive. It's all this negativity that's out there. Go support somebody that's positive. And you don't necessarily have to support me. Support somebody. That's all I'm saying. Said, you know, son, Jay, you already know. You my brother from another mother. That's like my cousin right there. That's another guy. Support this man. You know what I'm saying? I'm eventually gonna get him on in here and start going live. We're gonna work him up and where he gonna start going live and understanding the computer game and how to get there and monetize himself. He got a lot to say. Boy from Philly. Out there tell you what a cheesesteak is. Ain't that right? Let me see if I get it right, Jay. Let me peek the slide. The bread, the meat, the onions, the chop with the it look like the what's that cheese called? The Velveeta cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, and mayonnaise. Huh? Tell me if I got it right. Type that in the chat, Jay. Tell me if I got that right. That cheese with, come on now, salt, pepper, onions, and mayonnaise. Huh, man? So you got it. See, huh, man? Huh, man? That's right. I had the great pleasure to go and meet his late grandmother. Great guy. Great guy. What up? What up? Over there on Twitch. You know I'm squinting, see, because Black's eyes is bad. I need glasses. Lando. What's happening, brother? But that's all I'm saying. There's a lot of people out there that's creating content. You go out there and you support dudes that you don't even know. But then you won't support the people that are close to you. Support people that are close to you. And sometimes it's not about you giving them any money. It's about the encouragement to help them keep going. And that's what we do here at the Shon Black Podcast. We're out here supporting people, and we're out here telling you that you can keep going, that you can do it. And it doesn't matter how big your platform is or how small your platform is. It's about building a community of individuals that want to sit back and boost you to another level. You know what I'm saying? We went, and let me tell you, I can't see it now because I'm not here, but I started off with probably like less than 100 followers. Had to have been at least that because my TikTok was mostly uh me posting clips and shorts and stuff like that of my pods when I was doing. People would come in, they would like it, but there was really no movement on the follower end. I went from that maybe less than 100 followers, and I'm up in the 220s, I think, now. Say, well, Black, that doesn't seem like a lot of movement. But bro, that's a lot of movement in the last week, and I haven't in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and I haven't even really been posting. I ain't post nothing. All I did was go live, and all last week I was sick with the 19. So I wasn't on. I was just on other people's lives showing the love. So he said you have 3 followers on Twitch. Listen, join the community, bro. Because the way we're growing, right, is we go in and we support each other. Like me, before I get into this joint, I'm gonna go on my Twitch and I'm gonna follow you. And then what I want you to do is go to your TikTok. Find me on TikTok, the Shon Black Podcast. Follow everybody that was in the live today. Follow all those individuals, and when they go live, jump into their lives and support what they doing. And they gonna throw the followers to you. You know why? Because that's the community. That's how you build. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta each one teach one. That's how you build. All right, no doubt. Oh yeah, man, I'm glad I'm better. Let me tell you, Sugar is in the building. Sugar 50 fit and fit with locks. Everybody go and follow Sugar. She got 179 followers. She does fitness. She does locks. Lifestyle, showing up, glowing up, leveling up. Fire 50 plus, never slowing down. You got to follow my girl Sugar. Go follow her. She's going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to start going live every once in a while. We're going to get her on her first live. So everybody right now, go and tap that joint for Sugar. Go and show her some love. And she be going there. Thanks for the heart. But go follow her. And we can't wait to see her content because I know that joint is going to be absolute fire. It's going to be absolute fire. Especially she has a journey that she can only tell herself. And so when she goes and she gets into that journey and she starts to show you what she's been doing with herself and how she stays fit and how she hikes and bikes and exercises and runs, I'm telling you, she's going to show you where she was and she's going to bring you back to where she is today. Y'all going to want to know You don't want to follow Sugar. Sugar said, let me know if you want to ever co-host. I got y'all. Yeah, you know what? So listen, Des, you and Sugar need to do a live together. You need to ask her questions about her journey. It'd be her first live to get her feet wet. She needs to get her feet wet. So let's get her wet. Let's let her show you her journey and where she was and where she made it from. And that's the type of community that we're talking about over there, brother. Is that we supporting each other. And that's what it's all about. You want to grow? Support these young ladies and they'll support you, bro. I'm telling you, Des went from 0 people to 3,000 in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's real. My girl Kay, I wish she was on right now. Kay, she went from like 0 to like 8, 9,000, and she's probably got more than that now. You know what I mean? But she's killing it. She's killing it. Then my girl B, and she's growing. I mean, there's so many people. Dana's growing. Desire Moore is growing. The Silver Fox is growing. Jay is growing. You know what I mean? All of these people are growing, and it's all about just coming inside of these lives and supporting each other. Being in their lives, talking, chatting, getting their engagement up so that more people can come in and see how the system is working and they can come in and we can help them grow. Because they helping me grow. I ain't nobody. I ain't got all them following. You know what I mean? I don't got all of that. But they showing me that consistency, being back on the jumping on these lives. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can pin it so I can do both because I'm streaming to multiple platforms. So I don't have the TikTok studio up. But what I might do is order another camera and run one camera on one side and one camera on the other side, and then so I can have the multi-streaming with multiple cameras, so one can use one camera and the other one can use the other, and we can go live like that. So I can still interact with everybody because I think the community needs to be larger than what it is. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all of that love. It said, I'll give y'all the keys. Yep, son, I appreciate what Desire Moore gave me these keys. Everything I'm telling you is something that Desire Moore told me, but it wasn't what she told me. She told me, listen, you go in there and this is how you get seen. She showed me how to get seen on Twitter. She showed me how to do that. I invested that and boom, son, it's coming back. A lot of these ladies are doing the same thing. I apologize for not being on the other platform because I'm not able to pin you and put you up in those boxes and shout out. That's why when you guys are coming in, I'm just reading your bios because it's important that if they give to me that I give back. And so that's the way I wanna approach that situation. I want to make sure that everybody's eating, everybody's doing anything, everybody's got what they need so they can grow. Because we're all helping each other here. You know what I'm saying? And a year from now, 2 years from now, when the channels are absolutely massive, and we go on to do and help other people and bringing them on the podcast, bringing them on the talks with Desire More, bringing them into the fit, bringing them over there to Dana for stories, bringing them for the Silver Fox with the calligraphy, bringing them into Jay for fitness. You know what I'm saying? When we're doing all of that, that's when it's all going to be worth the journey. So I appreciate everything you go. I think, look at that. 7,000 likes on the show already. Amazing. And that's not me. That's the community. If you still on Twitch, that's the community. You know what I mean? Those of you guys that are on YouTube, those of you guys that are on Facebook, that's the community. That's what we building out here. We building like-minded individuals who want to come out here and want to support each other night after night, going on each other's lives, supporting what's going on because they understand That engagement is the rule, is how you get to the top. That's right. And you can reach out to other communities and people in different genres. I'm a kind of guy like I like all different genres of everything. Long as it ain't like perverted or anything like that, I like all of that. She said her phone is gonna unalive itself soon. Well, you better feed it, Seymour. Feed your phone, Seymour. Huh? Oh my goodness. That joint is hilarious. What else we got on the table, ladies and gentlemen? Carlos Brum, welcome into the podcast. I'm tired. Yo, listen, let me tell you something about this 19. I had the original, I had the version back in, I think, 21. And that joint, fever. So I had a headache that was so unreal. I've never even felt a headache that bad. And the goal was to get up, move around. We drank at least 4 cases of water. That's how thirsty, like, it was bad. I had it again. It was like the flu on a different level. Um, this one wasn't like any of those. It made you so tired you couldn't do anything. Like I had the fever, the shake, the body aches, all of that. And that was relative. It wasn't as bad as it was before. But the fatigue, the where you can't breathe, like your lungs, like bro, I'm walking around work today and I'm just like, I'm struggling. I'm tired. I got on the show because I haven't been in the stream for a week and I need to really get back on there. And so it's just bad. And it's not like anything I've ever felt. It's you just feel so tired that you can't like I really could go to sleep right now and probably sleep all the rest of the whole night into the next morning. And bro, I'm not that type of person to go to bed until 8 o'clock at night. But I could do it today. I've been doing it for like the last couple of days. You know what I mean? And it's rough. So my advice to you, oil of oregano. Oh, and somebody told me to take red onions, garlic, ginger, put it in a thing, and then cover it with honey. And like infuse that honey with all that and take a teaspoon of that out and put it in some tea and drink it. That's what they told me. So I got to make sure that I make part of that because I don't have any ginger. But I will cut up the onions and the garlic and put that into a jar. And then I need to get some honey. But the thing is we had a local honey guy. Oh my gosh, his honey was the best. Wasn't better than the honey in West Virginia that I got that one time. There was some honey in West Virginia that was just, oh my goodness. If you're a honey person, that was probably the best honey I think I've ever had in my entire life. That said, this other honey guy was really good. And I don't know what happened to the business. I hope he still does it on some level. I mean, I'm willing to go and pay. His honey was so amazing. And so we don't really have any honey. We have another guy that does it. His is okay. It's not as good as the other stuff. And when you've had great stuff, you kind of just be like, I want to drink that, but I just can't. Sorry. You see my eyes? Look how red these joints are. Is it just me or is my eyes red? I've been looking at that, but I mean, this is how I've been looking. I've been looking crazy for like the last. I did make your coffee this morning, and it was delicious. And don't say another word about it. Not another word. It is kind of dry, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm about to jump off of this thing, guys. I know that some of you power, wait till you power players, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be on for 3 hours. Shout out to all of you guys that can do that. I could do that if I didn't, like, if it was late earlier in the day. Like, if it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon or early in the morning, I'd be on here all day. Sitting here 8 hours. Yeah, just talking about what's going on, playing TV shows while we talking, all that kind of stuff. But at this time of night, and especially you've been at the job all day, your body is just my body is just crazy, and I just haven't been getting the rest that I need. So, oh, she clapped. Oh, you want to wait till I get down here? You ain't about to do nada, nada, nada. You know what? I got a Spanish question. So one of the girls at the job, she's the president, right? And so I said, if you're the president, you can't use L because isn't that a masculine thing? L. So you'd have to use la, right? So is it presidenta? If it's presidente, huh? I don't know. For those of you that speak Spanish, that can hablo, let me know because I don't know. That's been just a question that I had on my mind. I asked it today. She didn't have an answer. So I'm coming to you folk to find out if that's the truth. Presidente, presidenta, is it la or el? If it's a woman, isn't it feminine? Or do you keep the masculine for the female? So she'll still be el presidente? O is A. I assume the men aren't supposed to be presidente. So what are the women? Because here we say Madam Vice President or Madam President, right? If a woman is president, hopefully. Anyway, so if it's a woman, so they just keep it that then, right? They just keep it La Presidenta or El Presidente. I don't know. Food for somebody else's thoughts, because I think I'm done with it. All right. All right. It said we're not supposed to have women as presidents. It was constructed that way because you can't make it up. Oh, well. Hey! How about that? You heard it from She's the Silver Fox. Shout out to all of you guys out there. Peace, love. Friday is when we're back on. We might come through during the week. If we do, I will be only streaming to TikTok. Okay? So all of you guys that are on the other side, on Facebook, on Twitch, all of those, go over there. We're going to actually probably transition all the way over and only come here like Mondays and Wednesdays, and then through the week, Mondays and Fridays, but through the week, we'll be doing pop-ups, on our different pages, on TikTok. So we'll be doing that. Also, if you would follow This Old Man is Gaming. This Old Man is Gaming on TikTok, on YouTube, and also on Facebook. I don't do too much on the Facebook. I need to start adding clips over there. But TikTok and YouTube, that's where I do my gaming. We will be in city playing Southside RP or we'll be playing the Gates RP, but we will be doing an RP. Uh, RPs are fun. If you're a gamer, you should really get it. Yes, and I'm gonna give you a holler. Um, yeah, I'll be doing the RPs, and if you're into gaming on some level, let me know, and I will show you how to get into RP. But yeah, if you would follow that, also make sure you're following each other and checking for everybody's content, liking and all of that on their stuff. Peace and love. We'll be back on the multi-stream on Friday. Sometime through the week, we will be doing just TikTok. I will be sending messages in all the different platforms pointing you in that direction when we do go live. Holla, everybody. Bye, everybody. Thanks for the love. Thanks for all the gifts. I really, really appreciate it. And we might be back tomorrow. If not, we'll do Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Just keep an eye out. I love you.